and welcome to WXYZ News. I'm your anchor, Brianna Wynn, and I'm glad you can join me here today. You're in for trouble in Pakistan, kids finding new ways to abuse drugs, and a debate about plowing the sidewalks. Stay tuned. Tossing the globe to Pakistan, shattering 2 weeks of tenuous calm following Bizarre Bhutto's assassination last month, a suicide bomber struck Thursday in the city of Lahore, the capital of Pakistan's heartland. The spread of violence to yet another city is likely to raise fresh doubts in security in Pakistan as conducted 2 elections, already delayed until February 18th. That will bolster the country's political process. Coming into the US of A, a Washington study says about 3.1 million people between the ages of 12 and 25 have used cough and cold medicine to get high, the government reported Wednesday. The number of young people who have abused over-the-counter cold medicines is comparable to the use of LSD and much greater than that for methamphetamine among the age group, according to the Federal Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. The agency's 2006 survey on drug abuse and health found that more than 5% of teenagers and young adults have misused cough and cold medicines and indicated that these people have also experimented frequently with illicit drugs. Also in Washington, the woman found in her southeast Washington home yesterday with the decomposing bodies of 4 girls has been charged with first-degree murder in 2 of the deaths, authorities said today. City officials said they believe the girls are Bonita Jack's daughters, ages 5, 6, 11, and 17, but officials so far have been unable to make a conclusive identification because of the condition of their remains. Heading into Michigan now, Michigan Supreme Court justices grilled attorneys today about the city of Lansing's responsibility to keep its sidewalks passable after winter storms. The court's findings will determine whether a lawsuit against the city brought by the estate of a girl killed on Saginaw Street and a girl severely injured in the accident can go to trial. Chantel Buckner, 7, died, and LaQueta Wright, 13, suffered severe injuries when they were struck by a vehicle driven by Luther Wamler of Lansing on January 29, 2005. This brings us to our editorial portion of the broadcast. Please note that these are opinions of my own and do not reflect the news station WXYZ News or its affiliates. When you think of winter, what do you think? Snowmen, Christmas and other winter holidays, the cold? I'm sure you do. I'm sure once the extended cousins and aunts leave your house with full stomachs and holiday cheer, you're faced with the after-holiday blues, which are mostly caused by the lingering sludge and snow. The state should be required by law to plow and shovel the sidewalks. You could argue the fact that businesses should plow in front of their own business, but what about between shops? Who is to plow those places and keep our toes dry? If the state won't do it, who will? This is not only a convenience we need, but we also need it to keep our citizens safe. Someone needs to step up to the plate. This concludes our editorial. Now for Detroit, where the FBI and Detroit Police Department are jointly probing allegations of money missing from the police narcotics unit. A person familiar with the case confirmed Wednesday. An undisclosed number of officers have been reassigned pending the end of the investigation, which began more than 2 weeks ago. Nobody has been charged in the latest in a series of cases involving alleged thefts from the police department and other city facilities in Detroit. Heading to Howell, a Michigan man has a chance of becoming a household name. Eric Reichenbach is a contestant on the CBS show Survivor, Micronesia, Fans vs. Favorites, starting next month. A $1 million prize is up for grabs for the one who can outwit, outplay, and outcast the others. Reichenbach runs cross-country at Eastern Michigan University. Coming locally, testimony is expected to begin today with the son of an Isabella County woman describing the abuse she endured at the hands of a man accused of killing her. Trent McDonald, Becky Sue McDonald's son, is expected to take the witness stand at 9 a.m. in Isabella County Trial Judge Mark Duthie's Mount Pleasant courtroom as Gordon D. Schultz's trial gets underway. Let's drive back to Detroit now, where Michigan Department of Transportation officials have cautiously started inspections of an I-75 freeway bridge after a tanker flipped during rush hour and exploded this morning. The southbound lanes have reopened. Rob Morrissey of MDOT said regional and state crews have begun visual inspections to try to determine whether it's safe enough to do more in-depth probes. Heading north in an effort to combat the racial indecencies of Central Michigan University's campus last semester, the university will be holding an open forum today to discuss hate symbols and acts of bias. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm your news anchor, Brianna Wynn, and this is WXYZ News. Make sure to have a great night. Thank you.